Hey, welcome to This Mama's House. Today I am sharing with you my first trimester must-haves. Hey guys, it's Tabitha. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing my first trimester must-haves. I have a lot of good and unique things to share with you. So if you're in your first trimester and you're looking for some awesome stuff to help get you through, this video is for you. Also, if you like homemaking content, cooking, cleaning, grocery hauls, all that fun stuff, then you're in the right place, and make sure you subscribe before you leave. So a little bit about me before we get started. This is my 5th pregnancy. I have 4 kids whom I homeschool, and I am all about natural and healthy lifestyle. So the things you're going to see in this video definitely reflect that, and I'm really excited to share those things with you. I also have home births with my babies, so I'll be sharing more about that throughout the pregnancy and as time goes on, so I hope you guys stick around. I have a few different categories that I'm going to be sharing things in. Nausea, which a lot of people experience in the first trimester, as well as headaches, things that you can take and do for good nutrition, as well as some self-care items. So first, let's talk about nausea. I wanted to make sure that I had stuff on hand for nausea, but I was honestly very pleasantly surprised that this pregnancy I haven't had much nausea to deal with. That's not to say that I haven't had any, but I haven't had much. My first 2 pregnancies, I had a lot of vomiting and just like literally throwing up throughout the whole pregnancy, even in the 3rd trimester. Whereas the past few pregnancies, I've been good. And I think a lot of that has to do with diet changes. I mentioned this in my first trimester update, so if you missed that video, you can go check it out. But I think diet plays a huge role, and you guys are going to be mad at me, but the first thing I would recommend is stop eating sugar. Even good sugar like honey and maple syrup and stuff, and just see what it does. But if you're not ready to make any diet changes and you're just trying to eat what you can and what feels good, because I know sometimes you just got to get something in and you just got to eat what sounds good in the moment, I have a good idea for you. These B6 dissolving tablets were a lifesaver. These are the orange flavor, and they literally just melt in your mouth, and they taste really, really yummy, and they help so much with nausea. So if you didn't know, B6 is a huge helper when it comes to nausea. So if you're experiencing nausea, this would be a good thing to have on hand. And anything that I share in this video that I can link, I will down in the description box in case you want to check it out and get it for yourself. Another thing that really helped me with nausea is these little Altoid Smalls. So the Altoid Smalls don't have sugar, so you want to get these kind, because the big ones do have sugar. But they're just like super teeny tiny mints, and I like that they're small, because sometimes when I put a big mint in my mouth, I'm like sick of it by the end, and like it's actually making me more nauseous. So just the tiny mint has been so good to keep in my purse when I'm out and about and I'm feeling a little queasy. I can just pop one of these in, and it makes a world of difference. In the first trimester, I had a problem with drinking just plain water. It seems like if I drank a bunch of plain water, it would make me more nauseous, and I know a lot of people experience that as well. So it really helped me stay hydrated, but not make me sick, is sparkling water. I really gravitated towards the grape and the lime flavor. I tried LaCroix, which I didn't care for as much. Bubbly was really good, but this Kirkland brand from Costco is very comparable to the taste of bubbly, and it's way less expensive. So sparkling water, try it. If you're having a hard time drinking liquids, this is a good way to go. Another thing I really enjoyed is fancy water. So I would just fill up a bottle or a cup with water and cut up a lemon, cut up a cucumber, cut up a strawberry, even some mint or basil, and just add it to the water. And it seemed like just the different flavor, it was easier for me to drink. So that's another idea for you, is to just make your water more fun and you're more likely to drink it. One more way to make water fun is the Citrus Fresh essential oil from Young Living. I do sell this, so the link will be down below, but this is an amazing blend of just different citrus fruits as well as just a hint of spearmint. So the taste is phenomenal, and make sure you talk to your doctor or your aromatherapist about this and anything else that I suggest, because I'm not a doctor, and ingesting essential oils is very controversial. But for me and my body, I know that it's good to do every once in a while, and if it helps me stay hydrated, it's definitely good. So Citrus Fresh is another one. You can also diffuse this if you don't feel comfortable ingesting, or you can just apply it to your body, and it just smells so good. It's so invigorating that it just makes you feel better. And I feel like smells in the first trimester are just so potent that if you have something that smells good, it is going to make you feel good. Next, I want to talk about things that I did to take care of headaches. So headaches for me in previous pregnancies has been a real issue, but this time around I haven't experienced many, so I'm feeling good about that. But one thing I did want to try this time around was the Cell Salt Protocol by Gillette Caprice, and she is an amazing, very well-known homeopath, and she has a protocol for cell salts. And basically what cell salts are, it's just minerals that help your tissues and cells to thrive. So she has a whole protocol on what you can do when you are pregnant, and so I bought all of the cell salts that are in her protocol. There's 5 of them, and then you just take 3, depending on what week of pregnancy you're in. You take 3, and you take them 3 times a day. So I'm not sure 100% if this helped with headaches, but one of them does say headaches, heartburn, stuff like that. Skin, muscle, swelling. So I'm not sure 100% if these did prevent headaches. This is the first pregnancy that I haven't had many headaches. All of my other pregnancies, I've had terrible, terrible headaches. And this is also the first pregnancy that I've used these. So there's something to say about that, I think. I will leave the Cell Salt Protocol down in the description box, so if you're interested in checking what it's all about, you can see that down below. What I use when I do end up getting a headache is peppermint essential oil. So I will just either rub this on my temples or on the back of my neck, and it really just helps take the edge off so that I can at least function. Peppermint I don't recommend using if you have a little baby that's under 1 in the house. Also, I would not use this in the 3rd trimester because it can affect your milk supply if you plan on breastfeeding. So this is definitely good for the 1st and 2nd trimester if you have a headache to deal with it. But if you're in your 3rd trimester and you're watching this and you have headaches, maybe try lavender essential oil or some sort of calming oil that might help your headache. Another tip for headaches is to refer back to the nausea tip with the water. Drinking a lot of water and staying hydrated can help prevent headaches too. So it's hard to eat a well-balanced diet in the 1st trimester because of the nausea, and it's just weird. Food is weird in the 1st trimester. So a good way to make sure that you are getting your nutrition in is to have smoothies or juices. So my family really loves making smoothies. We have them often, and for some reason that cold smoothie just feels so good and it tastes so good. So I highly recommend doing smoothies because you can get a lot of nutrition in just a small cup. We also like to do fresh pressed juices, which are so good for you. They don't really fill you up like a smoothie would, but they just have a lot of nutritional value. So there's all sorts of fresh pressed juice recipes out there, as well as smoothie recipes. I will leave my favorite smoothie recipe down in the description box, the one we always have, so that you guys can refer to it if you're interested. But we just have a great blender, and it just makes smoothie making so easy and so good. Protein is a huge part of building a baby, growing a baby. So protein is essential when you're pregnant, and you definitely need more protein when you're pregnant versus when you're not. So an easy way to get extra calories and extra protein in is to just simply have a protein shake. The protein shake that I like to use is Orgain. We get this at Costco. It's available on Amazon. And this one is the one with the superfoods and probiotics. It's 21 grams of protein. So that is a perfect serving size of protein. You can just put a scoop in a little shaker bottle with some almond milk or even just water, and it tastes really, really good. They have a chocolate flavor as well, and you're gonna get a ton of superfoods as well as the protein. So having a good protein shake, protein powder is so essential for me in my first trimester. It's definitely a must-have. If you guys have a favorite protein powder, leave it down in the comments. Maybe other moms watching this video will see it, and maybe they'll want to try out the kind that you like too. Alright, next I wanted to talk about some self-care items that were must-haves for me in the first trimester. And something that I really like to do more so when I'm pregnant than when I'm not is take baths. They're just so relaxing to me, and I like to add fun stuff to the bath, like essential oils and Epsom salts and baking soda. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. But something that's kind of unique and different is just plain salt. So I will put Himalayan pink salt in the bath as well. It's just full of minerals, and your skin absorbs all of that. So you can really take a bath and make it like a spa treatment if you want, and make it just really benefit you. So having this huge thing, again, from Costco, you guys know I like Costco. This is like $6 for this huge tub of Himalayan salt. So it's definitely worth the price, and you don't feel bad putting a bunch in your bath water when it's this giant of a tub. But this is a thing that's a must-have for me. Another must-have is comfy socks. For some reason, my feet get so cold in the first trimester. It's weird because I'll have hot flashes, and then I'll get really, really cold. And of course, my first trimester was in the winter as well, so that might make a difference. If you're in the middle of summer, this probably doesn't apply to you. But having some comfy socks and warm socks and even slippers is a must-have for me this first trimester. Another self-care item for me was a really, really good smelling soap. So in the shower, I'm definitely a water person, so I will gravitate towards water when I don't feel good. Like I said, the baths and also just taking a shower just makes me feel so refreshed and new. And I even give birth in the water, so there's something to be said about water. It just, I don't know, I feel like it balances me. But when I'm in the shower and I have something delicious smelling and good for me as far as soap, it makes a huge difference and boosts my mood. Like I said before, scent is so powerful for anyone, but especially pregnant women. Your sense of smell is just so strong. So having something that smells really, really good and invigorating and uplifting and energizing, it just makes a huge difference. So I specifically like this scent from Young Living, their Morning Start Bath and Shower Gel. It smells so good. Oh, it just like instantly I'm like perked up. And I also like really love lime and lemongrass. Those are some good scents too. So just find a non-toxic soap that smells amazing to you, and I feel like you're gonna love it. It's gonna make your showers just really boost your mood. If you are currently pregnant, let me know down below. Leave the little arm up emoji down there if you're currently in your first trimester. I would love to see who else is on this fun journey with me to having a new baby. It's gonna come fast, and I want to make sure that you subscribe before you leave, because I'm going to be sharing more pregnancy updates as well as more must-haves with each trimester, and maybe even newborn must-haves, because this is my 5th baby, so I've been around the block. I know what's needed and what's not, and I might be able to offer some good suggestions in that department too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling